It is a Tuesday, which means I am back for another week of groceries. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. It is Tuesday, which means it is a grocery haul day. And this is my filler week. Last week we did like a Costco, HEB. I think I even had some Amazon Fresh in there. But this week I did exclusively Walmart's grocery pickup. And you guys, groceries are just ridiculous. The price was crazy. I think I ended up spending close to $240. And I have an Amazon Fresh in my cart because there's a few items that I missed. So, and I spent $240. So it's definitely kind of crazy. I have a bunch to share with you guys, just a few non-food, but most of it is food for things that we need for the week, some things for longer, but mostly, like I said, prices are a bit crazy. Let's talk giveaway really quick. You guys know, if you're not new, you know the drill. You're probably tired of hearing it, but every single week here, I do host a giveaway. Most of the time, you guys are picking what you think my husband's one mystery item is. Sometimes you're just prompted to leave a thought in the comments, but this past week and last week was a idea that my husband gave. So I'd like to say that I'm super excited. I love when it's people that I know in the comments who win, but TG, you are this week's winner. You picked the cheddar sour cream ruffle potato chips. You guys, the struggle is real in this house with chips. Maya is a chip monster. Like, if there was a such thing as not a cookie monster, but a chip monster, that would be Maya. And she beats my husband to the bag of chips. That's her snack of choice. She would choose that for dinner. She would choose it for anything. Chips and dip. She's just like her daddy. And so it's literally a race to the finish to finish with chips. So he asked for plain. They didn't even have plain. He ends up with cheddar and sour cream and onion, but that's what he asked for. And so TG, you are the winner. Go ahead and send me an email or on Instagram or something. You know how to get in touch with me. So get in touch with me and I'll go ahead and send you out a gift card. Otherwise, you guys, Daryl does have a mystery item again for this week, so go ahead and leave it in the comments. But with no further ado, let's go ahead and we'll cut right down to what I got at Walmart's grocery pickup, and then we'll get into this week's meal plan for my family of 6. All right, you guys, here is your quick little overview of what I got at Walmart's grocery pickup this week for $236.66. And I will say it like I've been saying it every single week. I step back and I think that that is crazy for $236. I just don't feel like it is a ton of food. I do have a fair amount of meat, but it is just crazy sometimes when you get to the bottom of your list and you've put everything in and then you look at the total and you're like, whoa. But we did get a few extra things, but for the most part, I do feel like it was kind of a pricey week. I'll start over here. For some reason, I set it up on the side of the table, but I don't think I meant to grab this big old bag, but it was the better value. It's the Great Value mozzarella cheese. It's 2 pounds, already pre-shredded, the low moisture part skim. Like I said, I didn't mean to grab something this big. I normally grab the huge block from Costco and we shred it ourselves, but they didn't have it this particular time, and so we are completely out of mozzarella, and so I just went ahead and grabbed this bag. I got a large container of the Great Value original sour cream. I got a 2-pack of the Great Value 8 ounces of cream cheese. Here's where we're getting into a bunch of the meats. So St. Patrick's Day is coming up this week for you guys. It's in just a couple of days. And so I got the Grobbles Gourmet Traditional Flat Cut corned beef brisket. So the flat cut is the one that's a little bit more expensive, but it does cook up a lot better. So I went and grabbed that for St. Patty's Day, and then I grabbed a pack of boneless, skinless thighs. I'm going to be sharing Leanne's chicken poor man stew, or that's what she calls it, or a rustic stew or something. I don't know. It was one of the meals that you guys suggested when I asked for dinner meals. So that is one of the 3 meals that I'm preparing for you guys this week that you will see in a video next week of your You Pick dinners. So that's what the chicken thighs are for. We're completely out of chicken, and I don't like the chicken from Costco. I prefer it from Sam's, and we're completely out of what I got from Sam's. So I got 2 packages. This one is 4.79 pounds, and then that one is 5 pounds pretty much on the money. So 10 pounds of chicken breast should last us a couple of weeks. I got 1 6-pack of the Scott's paper towels. And then I did see this, I thought it was super cute. It's 12 candy, already pre-filled plastic eggs. And then says, who will find the golden one? There is 1 golden out of the 12. Otherwise, they're filled with Nerds, Sweethearts, and Laffy Taffy. So I have a bunch of my own eggs that I like to fill, but I don't have a golden one. I thought that would be kind of fun to add the ones I already have to this. And maybe I'll just do something special for whoever finds the golden one. We are completely out of American sliced cheese, so I went ahead and got 3/4 pound of it. We got the Taco Bell Zesty Ranch shredded cheese. This stuff is amazing, so when it's in stock, I grab it just to have in our cheese drawer because we use it for a bunch of things. It really is super, super good. It's just shredded Monterey Jack cheese, but it has Taco Bell's ranch seasoning in there, so it's very, very, very delicious. So we went ahead and grabbed that. I got the Fresh Cravings restaurant style salsa. This is one of the better fresh salsas I've had. And this is the kind that, you know, is exclusive to Walmart. I just got the mild, but we need that for that rustic chicken stew. This was one of my only 2 substitutions. The other one was a creamer that I denied. Paul wanted his white chocolate raspberry. They didn't have it. They tried to give me hazelnut. So I refused that. And then the other one was these pretzel bites. So I've gotten these a ton of times from Walmart because my husband really enjoys to dunk this in some kind of queso cheese or something like that. But they didn't have the regular ones, so they substituted these ones that are already filled with cheese. So that was a little weird to me that we're gonna dunk pretzels filled with cheese in cheese. We've never tried these before. What's inside of there? Obviously shelf-stable cheese, so something like, you know, the Rico's cheddar maybe, or Velveeta. I don't know, but I'll have to let you guys know. Stay tuned or follow me on Instagram for you guys to see a final result on those. Just picked up some ham so that I can go ahead and make sandwiches for Daryl and Jake for work. And then I did pick up 2 pounds. The only kind that they had was this Purdue Harvest Land, the fresh ground chicken, and it's 8% fat, and each package is only 1 pound. It's super lean. So I just got 2 packages of it. Another dinner that I'm sharing with you guys is chicken parm meatloaf. So that sounded really good. We love ourselves some meatloaf here, and we also love meatloaf made with ground chicken or ground turkey, but to do it like Parmesan style, that's very, very us. So I'm looking forward to making that. That was another suggestion from you guys. Something that I grabbed, we just did our homemade takeout night, and we did the Trader Joe's orange chicken, we did broccoli, I made fried rice, and we had egg rolls. That's pretty traditional. That's usually what we do. But while we were eating, we were talking, and we were like, it would have been nice to have lo mein. Sometimes I'll buy the pre-packaged kind, but it's pretty expensive and you don't get a lot. So while I was surfing on the app, I found the Simply Asia Chinese style lo mein noodles, and I'm gonna try my hand at making some homemade lo mein. So stay tuned for that. We were out of heavy whipping cream, so I got a pint. I got some of the Minute Maid Tropical Punch. I got some of the 100% Honey Crisp apple juice, and then our home style some pulp Tropicana. This will be things that I'll use to fill the kids' little juice boxes with. And then way back there is our Gatorade. So I did get the 18 pack of the 12-ounce bottles. It's 6 orange, 6 fruit punch, and 6 lemon lime, and then 1 12 pack of the blue. I should have gotten the ones from Costco again because we really like them, but they're the bigger bottles, and then I can't let the kids have them, and so I usually just grab them for Daryl and I, but we were out of the little bottles anyways. So I just got those for now. Completely out of sesame oil. We finished that while making our homemade takeout. So I grabbed that, and then an array of creamer, but that's because next week is Sam's Club, and after that is Trader Joe's, and I don't really get coffee creamer from any of those places. So this is going to last us, you know, a good 2 to 3 weeks. We do have maybe 1 container in there, and I couldn't get Paul's white chocolate raspberry, but we will make this work. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, we tried the Rice Krispies treat. Very, very good. Just sweet on the marshmallowy side. I liked it for the ones that I don't know what flavor to put in there. I felt like this was very universal. So I got another one of those. Got a chocolate caramel as well because this price is just insane for the under $2 for this chocolate caramel flavor that is super yummy. I got Daryl his Great Value coffee creamer. He still has like half a container, but like I said, it'll be a couple of weeks. I did grab the speculoos cookie. I've never seen this one before, but you guys have me shook trying to find all these flavors. You keep filling the comments with blueberry crumb cake, and then there's Willy Wonka, all these different things. There was another one that I saw, oh, a drumstick, like the ice cream kind of drumstick flavor, and I feel like one other kind. And every time I go on, they're all out of stock, but I did find this. So the speculoos cookie is like Biscoff cookies or cookie butter from Trader Joe's. Never saw this one before, so I'm excited to try that. And then peppermint mocha, just because we still have a slew of Christmassy flavors that we will have for quite some time, and peppermint mocha is pretty much the only thing that goes in there. So I went ahead and grabbed that. Got some Clausen kosher dill pickles for Maya and Jacob, and then some of the Hershey's Simply 5 syrup. We're running out of that. Got some of the Mahatma yellow rice. These are like 69 cents or something, so pretty cheap in comparison, and they're shelf stable. So it ends up being perfect that we can just keep these on hand. I cook this in the microwave, you guys, and it comes out so fluffy and so delicious. So I grabbed 2 bags of that. Got some cream style corn. I need that for that recipe for Leanne, as well as this can of pinto beans. So I grabbed that. And then I needed some of like a cooking spray, and I really like the organic First cold pressed extra virgin olive oil, and it says robust. It's never said that before. It looks like new packaging to me, but it's still a really, really good cooking spray. So I grabbed that, and then I got a couple of like seasoning kind of things. So I grabbed some garlic powder. Hubby and I are having a discrepancy over whether the fact how different garlic powder is over granulated garlic. So I grabbed some garlic powder so we can go ahead and test that out. And then I did run out of onion powder, so I grabbed one of those. I need panko breadcrumbs for that Parmesan meatloaf, so I grabbed that. I grabbed some flour tortillas. We're making those Birria or Birria, whatever, B-I-R-I-A. You know what I'm saying. You guys will see it in the meal plan written out. I'm not even sure if I'm saying it correctly, but they're a form of street tacos. And every time I mention that I'm going to try and make these or something like that, everyone says they're time consuming because you have to make like a consomme, and then you dunk the tortillas in the consomme first, and then you make this marinated short rib and you dunk that in the consomme also. They said it's super time consuming, but once you make it, it's delicious and you'll want it all the time. So we shall see, but I got the smaller count. There's 20 small ones. All the videos that I've seen when the people do it in the street, because it's like a street taco, they all use the smaller, like fajita kind of one. So I grabbed that for that. A watermelon, I don't know, every once in a while, it's a shot in the dark on whether or not it's good or not. So we will try our hand at that. One thing of peas and carrots. I like to have this on hand for making dog food. 2 mega bowls for Jake. He really likes this dynamite penne with meatballs, so I got that for him. And then the buffalo style mac and cheese. Both of them are really high protein, so it's good for him bringing to school. I just said school. Oh my goodness. It's not school anymore. It's work. Oh, it's crazy. That was like a Freudian slip. All of my kids are growing up and I'm getting old, you guys. 1 sun-kissed pack of orange. I like that Sam's has that orange root beer cherry Pepsi, but I'm not gonna go back there just for that. We still have just a few cherry Dr. Peppers and maybe a few random sodas. I think we still have some ginger ale, but I feel like our soda coolers are really depleted. So I figure if I get one of these for now, when I go to Sam's next week, I'll get that bigger one and that will be good for us. Got the Lipton cold brew tea bags. That's for us to make tea. We're very thirsty and that's how's you guys. A little bit more produce, some blackberries, some blueberries. We were out of onions, so I got that. I did not pay for these apples and I do not know where they came from. I got 3 ambrosia apples. It's the only extra item and it was in with my other things. So I don't know if they saw something or they thought they saw something. On the app, the onions do look like apples, but I got my onions. So I'm not really sure, but hey, with my kids in the house and the way that they love their apples, those will definitely not go to waste. And look at the size of those apples. That is a huge jumbo apple. So Mason's going to be excited to see that. Got some elephant garlic. It's my favorite kind of garlic, so we grabbed that, and then some bananas. Our bananas are on their way out, so I will be baking with something with that for tomorrow. And then I already said our onions. So last but not least, I got this little ice cream section. We were completely out of ice cream. I almost bought that Nestle's large box with the drumstick cones and then the ice cream sandwiches and the regular ice cream bars that I get from Costco, but sometimes I just decide or opt out of purchasing that, and I would prefer to just get a few individual little things. My kids just get tired of the same things. So I did get the cookie dipped with chocolate cone. This is one of Mason's ride or dies, but he hasn't had it in a while. So it's chocolate cone, and then there's some chocolate ice cream, some vanilla ice cream with fudge, or chocolate ice cream with fudge, and then it's dunked in chocolate with little cookie pieces. So you can't really beat that. And then I asked Maya what she wanted, and I asked her if she wanted her normal ice cream sandwiches, and she said no, she really wanted SpongeBob popsicles. The kids are obsessed with watching YouTube videos where they try to find the very, very, very perfect looking SpongeBob when they open it. And like, there have been people who have purchased thousands of these SpongeBob ice cream bars trying to find the perfect one. So the kids like to get that off the ice cream truck, but I'm not going to always pay $2 and $3 in ice cream so that they can have the novelty of getting it off the truck. So we searched. They did not have the SpongeBob ice cream, but they did have Minions. Supposedly there are a ton of YouTube videos as well of people trying to open up ice cream and get the very perfect Minion. So we'll see if they like that. The yellow flavor is strawberry banana and the blue is blue raspberry. So we'll see what they think of those. And then while we were searching through the ice cream sandwiches, we saw these. So they're Great Values Hip Chip. So it's pretty much like, what are they called? Chipwiches? I think that's what the ones that were called on the ice cream truck were. Just a big like Nestle Toll House cookie with vanilla ice cream rolled in chocolate chips. Just pretty much essentially a large chocolate chip cookie with ice cream and chocolate chips. I mean, how do you go wrong with that, right? And then lastly, I don't know if Jake and I are gonna end up fighting over these. To be honest, I might turn the camera off and have one because these sound super delicious. So we love the Outshine bars. If you've been following us for a while, you know we usually get these for Staples. We haven't in some time. Nowhere that I really shop, I've seen them. But while I was searching on the app, like I said, through some of these miscellaneous ice creams, I came across this Outshine bar, and it's mango with tahini. So these are all non-GMO ingredients, and they're the better of the ice pops out there, but I personally love the mango Outshine, and the fact that this one has tahini, which is a chili lime seasoning. I am dying to give this a try. Jake was excited to see it, so we will let you know again on Instagram what we think of those. But all right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this away. I still have a video to edit today and a video to film today, so lots going on over here. I think I'm gonna put the cold stuff away and leave all the non-cold stuff for later because I still have a ton of work to do today. But all right, I will see you in a little bit. For you, it'll just be a second. For me, it'll be a little while, but let's check out what's on the meal plan for this week. All right, you guys, so super busy, fun week, though. This is our spring break week, so a lot going on for us this week. This week is for Monday, March the 14th through Sunday, the 20th. So for yesterday, we were supposed to go out to breakfast, but by the time I got out of the house, it was like 10:30, 10:45. Our movie started at 11:45, so we were a little nervous that we were gonna miss the movie, so we went to Chick-fil-A, hoping to get Chick-fil-A's breakfast, and we missed it by mere minutes. So we ended up getting like a super early lunch as our breakfast, quote unquote. I mean, the kids did have a cereal bar and some yogurt in the morning to kind of tide them over, but essentially our breakfast ended up being Chick-fil-A, and then we went to the movies. So it was my kids' first time at the movies for, geez, I mean, they've only been one other time, and we weren't even living in Texas, and they were too young to sit through the movie, so we had to leave. This is the first movie they've ever made it through. We went to see the movie Dog. So that movie was really good. It had Channing Tatum in it. The trailer, however, just shared the movie to be a little bit more kiddish, so I do feel like I would have loved to take them to see something more like Sing or something. I just thought Dog was going to fit for everyone, even with Jacob being able to come. So, but needless to say, it was still good, and if my kids could sit through that, they'll definitely sit through a more kiddish movie. So I'll be bringing them back for sure. And then when we got home, we just picked on some leftovers until we had dinner, and I filmed this dinner. It was a new recipe. It's that chicken parm meatloaf, and I'm excited to share that. It came out delicious. This morning everybody had cereal, and then for lunch we took PB and J sandwiches to the park. We went and fed the ducks and played on the playground, and the kids had PB and J. And then for dinner tonight, we're doing Leanne over at Grady's mom. We're doing her rustic Spanish style chicken stew. This is the recipe that won out that dinner challenge that I did for you guys, leaving me ideas on what's for dinner, and it just smells amazing in here. So I'm really looking forward to eating that. On Wednesday, the kids are going to have waffles. We're still going to hit leftovers hard. Everyone has just been kind of on the go, and a lot of the food that I've made has been more on the bulk side, and there's just a ton of leftovers. I made every plates, and then sometimes they'll forget to take them and then go to work. So then I have these extra meals as well portioned out. So there's a ton of leftovers that we need to work through, and I don't like to throw stuff out. So that's our plan for Wednesday's lunch. It's supposed to be raining and nasty tomorrow, so we're gonna stay home, we'll eat leftovers, we're gonna play games, we're gonna do tie-dye t-shirts. It's a lot of fun. And then I'll put that Barreria tacos is what our plan is, but you need to put the short ribs, like I said, in the crock pot for a while, so I'll be perfect for a rainy day to kind of have that stuff going all day. And we have some chips and stuff, and so that sounds good for tomorrow. Thursday is St. Patrick's Day, so happy St. Patty's Day to all of my Irish folk out there. I'm gonna do clover-shaped pancakes and sausage for breakfast. I have that clover-shaped ravioli that we're gonna do for lunch, and then I'll make cornbread. I have that corned beef in the crock pot with little potatoes that I have. I'll just throw those in, the little creamer ones that I got from Costco last week. And then I have that green onion bread or something like that, and it's in the freezer. I got that from Trader Joe's, and I have the potato pancakes from Trader Joe's. So I'll put all those together and we'll have a nice dinner. And then on Friday morning, I leave to head out with Vanessa. We're going away for the weekend. And so the guys are on duty, but the kids are home. So they're going to do something easy: bagels for breakfast, fish sticks for lunch. Again, it's Lent. And then I'll just do pizza for them for dinner. I told them I'll just call Little Caesars or something. We have one right over by where we live. And so I said they can go ahead and pick that up. And then I wrote for Saturday and Sunday for breakfast and lunch. I'm off the clock, so they can fend for themselves. There's always tons of breakfasty and lunch items for them that they'll be able to figure out, but I did plan their dinners for them. So on Saturday, they're going to do hot dogs and mac and cheese. Super simple and easy. The guys don't have to stress too much over that. And then I'm going to make a big pot of chicken soup, I think tomorrow, and just freeze it, and they'll be able to use the leftover cold cuts. There's, you know, tons of cheese for them to do grilled cheese sandwiches and stuff, and they'll be able to do soup and sandwiches. It's something, again, super easy. They'll only have to add either noodles or rice, whatever they want, to their soup and then their sandwiches. So I think that they will have a fairly enjoyable weekend. Daryl has some fun things planned. He's been pretty much working all week. He was able to make the movies with us yesterday, but the rest of the week he's pretty much, you know, going to be working hard to be able to take the weekend off to spend with the kids. But he has some fun things planned for them as well. So they have a wonderful week planned. On Thursday, we're also going out to the fair just for a couple of hours in the afternoon, but they're literally just have not stopped going, and they won't stop, and I'm super excited about it because they're enjoying themselves. But all right, you guys, I hope you're having a fantastic week so far, and you continue to have a fantastic week. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, you guys.